Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. If you're new, please think about subscribing and please watch this video all the way to the end because I always have a joke at the end. Okay, today, have you guys ever heard of these home security cameras getting hacked? I have, but this is 6 of the most disturbing home security camera hackings. And it's from a channel called Chilling Scares. So let's check this out.
Many households nowadays use home security cameras for surveillance and protection. Popular companies like Ring and Nest will broadcast these live feeds on the internet for users with the account's email and password to access. However, this means that if anyone else has the email and password, they can also access this live feed from anywhere.
Oh wow.
There have been many cases of hackers getting users' emails and passwords through various methods and spying on unsuspecting families, even using the camera's microphone feature to talk to them. Here are 6 of the most disturbing cases.
That can be really creepy.
Ashley LeMay is a mother of 3 and had installed a Ring security camera in her daughter's bedroom for peace of mind, as she put it. In December of 2019, one of the daughters, Alyssa, heard a voice coming from the room and walked in expecting to find one of her sisters. However, she quickly realized no one was there. The voice began repeatedly directing non-monetizable words at Alyssa.
Wonder why they're beeping it out. Is he cussing?
Stay with me.
Alyssa walks back out of her room and yells out that she can't hear them, still thinking it's one of her family members. But she would get no response and returned back to her room, confused.
Come on, girl, say it with me. I'm your best friend. You can do whatever you want right now.
Oh, that's really creepy. That's wrong.
You can mess up your room. You can break your TV. You can do whatever you want.
Who is that?
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
The voice attempts to persuade Alyssa into misbehaving. Now scared and still unsure of where the voice is coming from, she calls out for her parents. Her parents later unplugged the camera and have since gotten rid of the system completely.
You need to.
The hacking was ultimately attributed to the family reusing the same email and password from a site that was hit with a data breach.
That could go to
This is the home security camera footage from the Browns family, a family in Florida.
creepy.
On December 8, 2019, the speakers of their camera started blasting the sound of an alarm. A voice then followed, berating them with hateful comments.
Main man Shaq, it's your boy Chance on Nold. Welcome to the Noldcast. Wait, so did your child come out black or like kind of like light skin? I don't know.
What?
Nothing.
The voice mentions the couple's son, which at no point during that night walked in front of the camera. This would suggest that the hacker was watching the family's live feed for longer than just that night. The Browns believe it was at least multiple days in which they would have no way of knowing they were being watched. However, they were unable to find out exactly how long they were being watched before the hacker came over the speaker. After nearly 3 minutes of enduring hateful speech from the voice, they finally ripped out the camera's batteries.
Can you bring like a web browser up on your phone and then type in the website that I tell you?
No.
Why? I'll leave you and your family alone. Or I could do this. I like your dog. Hey, go to no.
That's a really
After this
sick
night,
person
the
to do
Browns family
something like
stopped
that.
using any kind of home security camera. In November of 2020, police in Decatur, Georgia,
It's too bad
received
they
an
can't
anonymous
catch that
phone call
person that did
reporting a
that.
shooting inside of a woman's home. They immediately responded and sent out 10 officers to the scene. The homeowners were completely caught off guard and suggested to the police that they were given the wrong address. Police called back to dispatch to verify the address, and they confirmed they were at the right place. The homeowners offered to let the officers search their house to avoid any suspicion of them being involved. When they found nothing inside, they started to question who the anonymous caller was. And as they were heading back outside, they would find out.
Yeah, I'm right in the camera. Look in the camera, yes.
The Ring doorbell camera had been hacked and the family had been swatted.
The fact that somebody would be childish enough to do something that could have taken somebody else's life.
Yeah.
Change all your Stop using the same passwords for everything.
That's sick.
We are sick. Yeah, we are disgusting. This is the 15th one today. We do this all over the United States.
The homeowner's doorbell camera had been hacked and they'd been swatted. Being swatted is essentially when someone calls emergency services, deceiving them into believing there's an emergency at your address. The hacker was able to get the homeowner's address using their IP address. They then reported a shooting as, I guess, their sick way of teaching the homeowners to use different passwords. Swatting is a real criminal offense, and in some rare cases can be fatal.
I hope they get him.
The hacker behind this home security camera hacking and resident swatting was never able to be identified.
That sucks.
Tanya Amador was asleep in her house upstairs when she woke up to the sound of her Ring camera's alarm going off. She worried an intruder had entered the home, and so she began searching it. As she was doing so, she would hear a voice coming out of the room with the Ring camera. The alarm started up again, and so she finally went out to the room and took out the batteries, now thinking it was just malfunctioning. She decided to review the footage to confirm this, and this is what she saw.
This is Ring. This is Ring support. Your account has been terminated by a hacker. Pay this 50 Bitcoin ransom or else you will get terminated yourself right now.
Someone had hacked into the camera's live feed. The voice jokes around claiming to be Ring support. It then demands 50 Bitcoin as a ransom. Finally, the hacker would access Tanya's doorbell camera, again going on the speaker, and this time saying, "I'm outside your front door." It's unclear how long Tanya was being watched through her cameras. She called police, but there wasn't much they could do.
I must have been raised different because I would never do
This is
something
the
like
home
that.
security camera footage of the Chris
That's
Hart
just
family.
warped. It's messed up.
The camera is shown sitting on the kitchen counter as the youngest daughter sits on the couch in the background watching TV. Suddenly, a voice begins talking over the speaker.
What you watching? Hey, what show is that? I've seen that show before. What season you on? Hello?
What a sicko.
The girl either doesn't hear the voice or chooses not to respond to it. That's when the dad, Adam, walks in the room, unaware he's being watched. The voice continues, and his head jolts towards the TV. When he realizes it wasn't coming from the TV, he pulls out his phone. That's when he remembers the Ring camera.
Hello? What are you eating? You hungry? Powering off. Hello. This is Ring.
The voice attempts to imitate some sort of robotic Ring text-to-speech voice. However, Adam knows his account's been hacked.
Right.
He disabled the camera and contacted Ring about the incident. The company responded saying an unidentified phone had logged into the Ring account. They tried to trace it back to a source, but were unable to. They basically told him there was nothing they could do but have him change his password and set up two-factor authentication for his account. A couple in Georgia had installed a home security camera in their bedroom so they could keep an eye on their dog while they were away at work. One night, right after the woman had put the dog in his crate for the night, she heard a cough over the camera's speaker. Laying in bed, she looks over at it and sees the blue light turn on, which indicates someone was watching the live feed. She texts her boyfriend, who was at work, and asks him why he had the feed open. Seconds later, she gets a text back, asking what she was talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Just then, a voice comes over the speaker.
Wake up! Hello, doggy, come here, doggy. Hello? Excuse me. I can see you in the bed. Come on, wake the f up.
Shortly after, she took the batteries out of the camera. The couple says they later found out that someone had hacked into their Ring account at least 4 times. They filed a police report, but nothing ever came of it.
How are they getting the passwords, I wonder? Wow. Now that's just creepy. I don't know why anyone would even have one after watching something like that. I wouldn't want one. I'd rather just use my phone or something. Just set my phone up or an extra phone and just have it recording all the time. I don't know. That's pretty darn creepy. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments down below. And if you're still here, now it's time for a joke. I just had 3 bowls of alphabet soup. Biggest bowel movement of my life.